Hello and welcome back to today's video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Litecoin, specifically on the 12-hour here, so we can understand this cycle so you guys can be profitable in the coming moves. Because when there's panic like this, it's really easy for your mind to jump to conclusions and get really fearful. So today I'm going to guide you through the markets and how to look at them so that you benefit from this movement rather than are affected in a negative way from it. So it's going to be all about Litecoin. Also, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. I am uploading 5 days a week all through 2020. And make sure that you share these videos with your friends so that they can be aware of these amazing setups in all of these different coins, because there's a lot of different coins that are likely to see a lot of growth, and I've ran over many of them over the past couple months, really since the beginning of this year on my channel. So again, make sure that you're subscribed. Also, if you could hit that like button for me, that would be much appreciated, and comment down below where you're tuning in from in this beautiful world, and we'll get straight into the video. This Litecoin cycle is coming from the beginning of 2020 into what we're seeing currently, and we had prices really go from about $37 up to $83, and that is a leg up in the market, similar to what I was talking about with Bitcoin, how we had a leg up in Bitcoin. And so after a leg up, you usually expect to see a nice leg down. And this has completed 5 waves very nicely, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th wave. Actually, a very, very clean Elliott setup. And when you measure the Fibonacci from the low to the peak, we're actually in the range where it's healthy to see a bounce between the 50% and the 618. So everything is matching very nicely for us to actually have a buy the dip scenario. So instead of falling for this fear right now, I think that it's a lot more intelligent to flip that fear around and see opportunity. And so, just delete that fear. Don't actually use it as something that is controlling your emotions in this analysis. Just come here and draw your Elliott waves and then count your ABC correction and expect to see opportunity instead of that fear. And that's really the same thing that we did in the bigger time frame as over here. So let me take it off the log chart and we'll go like this. That's actually all that we've done the entire time with Litecoin. With this cycle right here, we had a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wave. And then after we created that 5th wave, we then retraced all the way back down to this low right here. And when we were at this low, in fact, this entire move down, I was talking about how I'm excited for Litecoin because I was seeing this corrective movement as opportunity because it's an ABC correction. So what's actually happening in the market here is we're having an echo move. So this move right here is a smaller version of this big move right here. And you can actually see that in the market. They look very similar. This is just a smaller edition of what's happening in this move. So it's an echo, a smaller echo or a fractal of that. And then also what's even crazier about that is when you zoom clear out, you have another echo in the market where you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and this very extended 5th wave and an ABC correction. And so this, let me just go over here so you guys can actually see. This is an echo. I mean, this whole move is the first cycle, and this move is an echo of that first cycle, and then this move is an echo of that second cycle. And it's just getting smaller every single time. But also, if you notice, every single time when it does its correction, when it's completed with its ABC correction, it also sees a reversal. So at some point, we're going to break through this resistance, and that resistance for me with Litecoin is $84. And if we get above that $84 level, that really would accelerate us quite quickly, because then we'd start getting above even the peak of this echo cycle, which means that we're going into a bigger cycle more similar to this one over here. And so that's really kind of what is so exciting about Litecoin for me from a perspective of what's happening in this market and why I'm not letting these little swings on the downside affect my bigger picture analysis of what's going on. I still really like this volume. I really like the chart setup in general. And so I'm just counting my waves and I'm avoiding that emotion and allowing my waves to tell the story for me and my market cycles to tell the story for me and my technicals to allow me to know how to put money into the market from there. So it's a really awesome time to be doing analysis on Litecoin. You guys know in the bigger picture, one of the things that I have been watching with the Litecoin chart is actually when you switch it onto the log chart, how it's in a very large upward pointing channel. And with that channel, we actually have quite a bit of, let me just see if I can get it how I had it last time. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but it'll be close. Okay, pretty close. So there's the bottom of the channel, and then this right here is pretty close to the top of the channel here. So Litecoin is in an upward pointing channel, and so what I'm really expecting is for us to find support along the bottom of this channel. We've tested it around here, we've tested around here, we've tested around here, we've tested around here. And so therefore this is a pretty established zone. I mean, obviously this is a little bit of a zone. There's a range here that's common with these trend lines. But that zone is a powerful zone, and so I really am expecting for it to hold, and then we can continuate past the all-time high. And that would really give us the direction that we're looking for, the momentum that we're looking for, and that more longer, bigger picture, profitable cycle. And so that's kind of my update on Litecoin, you guys. I really am not letting that smaller picture candle shake me out of the market. I am excited for what's happening in the 12-hour and in the 4-hour. I really like this smaller Elliott cycle. The fact that the corrective wave is coming in finally is also a good sign because, like I said, this, instead of producing fear, is actually producing opportunity when you have the correct perspective on the market. And that's really what I'm looking here for Litecoin. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. Make sure that you hit that like button and comment down below where you're tuning in from, and as well as subscribing to this channel and sharing this video with your friends so they are updated in the Litecoin market as well. I really appreciate all the viewers and subscribers I have been getting, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. As always, stay profitable out there.